Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in the Vikings Now by Chat Sports. My name is Patrick Siepman. Coming up on today's show, want to get you guys my final thoughts before the Week 1 matchup between the Bears and the Minnesota Vikings, going over the final injury reports. As us Vikings fans, we got some pretty good news. Two key players for the Chicago Bears. One is expected to miss this game, and then another one is questionable, both on the defensive side of the ball, and also get you guys updates on Christian Darrisaw and Harrison Smith. But speaking about the game, we are going to be going live probably around 90 minutes before kickoff. So at about 5:45 Central Time, we'll be live here on YouTube. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and tune in. We actually just crossed over 59K a couple of days ago, which is unbelievable. So if you guys have not already, hit that subscribe button today. Football is back. Hopefully you guys enjoy all the games today. I cannot wait to just watch all of them, and then we get to wait until the Bears-Vikings game Monday night, which I will say, I'm going to have a tough time falling asleep tonight. I've been saying it all week, but watching all the games, getting excited, watching the Thursday night game, watching the Friday night game. Now we get a full slate today, and it all comes down to Monday night, Bears, Vikings in Chicago. I can't wait. So if you guys have not already, please go down there, hit that subscribe button today. We will be going live about an hour and a half before kickoff this Monday night. All right, so let's talk about the injury reports here. So two key guys for the Bears are expected to miss this game. One guy will most likely not be out there, and that's actually linebacker TJ Edwards. He is doubtful with a hamstring injury. Now, this is absolutely massive for this game. He was popping up on the injury report early on this week, but throughout the offseason, we didn't really hear that his status could be in question to miss this matchup, but it's turning out like he will miss. And this is huge for the Vikings because what have we talked about? Their goal is this entire offseason. We got to be a more physical football team. We got to be able to run the football. You're going to have 4 new offensive linemen starting to the left of Brian O'Neill. You traded for a guy like Jordan Mason. You have J.J. McCarthy, even though we're all big believers in him. We think he's going to be able to go get it done and be that franchise guy. But you want to make his life easier. You want to run the football. And with the Bears missing their best linebacker potentially in TJ Edwards, there's really no excuse for Kevin O'Connell. I understand it takes some time for offensive lines to build continuity, to build chemistry. But the talent advantage on the offensive side of the football for the Vikes compared to the defensive side of the football for the Bears, especially without TJ Edwards, is significant. So this is a massive loss for Chicago if he really is not able to go, and it's looking like that. So the Vikes, no excuse not to run the ball. Also, look out for a guy like TJ Hockenson to potentially have a big game because, if they've tried to put Tremaine Edmonds on TJ Hockenson, good luck with that. So that's a massive injury. And again, the Vikings should be able to run the football at a very, very high level. I thought they should be able to run the football regardless, even if TJ Edwards is in the lineup. But with him not being in there, you got to lean into that run game. You got to make JJ's life easier. Then once the run game gets going, you can get the play action game. You can get JJ going with his legs as well. So that is a major, major injury to follow for the Chicago Bears side of things. But then also, Jaylon Johnson, he is questionable. Now, I do fully expect Jaylon Johnson to be out there. But this is still a huge advantage for the Vikings. And the biggest reason for this is it's not like Jaylon Johnson's just going up against, and this is no slight to Jordan Addison, but it's not like he's just going against Jordan Addison, Adam Thielen. No, you're going against Justin Jefferson. And you've been banged up all week. You've been dealing with this injury, and now you got to go square off. Even if you're ready to go out there and play, you got to go try the guard number 18. So defensively for Chicago, they are beat up, and one, I don't really like their talent on that defensive line, so it's not like where if they had a defensive line like ours and still had injuries to the linebacker and the secondary position, they could still make it work. That's not really the case. Like Montez Sweat's coming off a down year. Don't really like the free agents they picked up. I'm just thinking about the advantage the Vikings offense is going to have, and let's just say Jaylon Johnson can't go. Are you putting Tyreek Stevenson on Justin Jefferson? I'm guessing Jefferson's going to get, 4 eyeballs on him regardless on any given play. But if Jaylon Johnson can't go, it may not matter if you have 2 guys on Jefferson. He should be able to eat. So these, in my opinion, probably the 2 best players on the Bears defense, TJ Edwards and Jaylon Johnson. Again, I fully expect Jaylon Johnson to go, but even if he, is able to go, if he's hobbled, that's going to be a tough matchup for him. So, again, we'll probably have a video coming out tomorrow morning with the full injury report and statuses for that game if he is in and out. So make sure you guys stay tuned then. But, hey, some great news for us Vikings fans. T.J. Edwards and Jaylon Johnson not looking like they'll be out there. Again, still expect Jaylon Johnson to play. But even if he's playing, he's going to be hobbled up trying to have to guard the best non-quarterback in the National Football League in number 18. Now, on the Viking side of things, so huge question mark. Christian Darrisaw, will he be out there? All reports are indicating that CD will make his debut Monday night. Now, I will say, Kevin O'Connell also had an interesting quote suggesting that if he's not able to go Monday, he'll for sure be ready to go Sunday night versus the Falcons. It's a short week. He's also mentioned that they're trying to play the long-term play here with Christian Darrisaw, knowing it's going to be a long season, 17 games, and hopefully more. So I am still 50-50 if Darrisaw is going to be out there. But if Darrisaw can't go, it's not the end of the world. You have a high-end swing tackle that you paid good money to in Justin School. And especially with the Bears having these injuries defensively, I wonder if it's a little gamesmanship by Kevin O'Connell. Obviously, you're not going to just chalk it up as like a free win without T.J. Edwards and Jaylon Johnson, but maybe they're thinking we can still be effective offensively with all the injuries the Bears have defensively without Christian Darrisaw being in the lineup. So I could see the Vikings playing it safe here, and Darrisaw is not able to go. But once we get that update, we'll have a video for you guys ASAP. But then also Harrison Smith, he is doubtful dealing with this illness. Now, Kevin O'Connell also mentioned this is more of like a ramping up period for Harry. So I'm guessing Harry was dealing with some pretty bad illness over the last couple of weeks, and I'm assuming he's feeling all good now, but it's just getting your body back in shape. I mean, you guys know, like if you've been sick, maybe he's had mono or whatever it may be. Once you're trying to get your body right and get back from that major illness, it takes some time. So Harrison Smith probably won't be out there, but I got full faith in Theo Jackson stepping up. Maybe we'll see a lot of Jay Ward, but without Harry the Hitman, the secondary is a little thin, and that's why, game planning for the Bears, you know how Ben Johnson loves to run that football. I mean, us Vikings fans know that better than anybody with, Jahmyr Gibbs and himself just, torching this defense over the last 2 years, but I don't think that's going to be the case in week one. I think Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams are going to try to put on a show right away on Monday night because I think that's their best chance to win. They're not going to be able to run the ball on this Flores defense. DeAndre Swift is an okay back. Their offensive line is still middle of the pack. And when you're going up against a Vikings front seven, who is number one against the run this past season, you got Pace, Cashman flying downhill, picked up more talent on that defensive line. Good freaking luck trying to run the football and ease your quarterback into that game. So I could see Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams really coming out there, being aggressive, trying to take advantage of the advantage they have on the perimeter because they do heading into this game. Their wide receivers of Rome, DJ Moore, Loveland, even if they throw in Luther Burden or Zacchaeus at that third wide receiver spot, they should have an advantage going against this Vikes secondary since they are beat up. So I could see them being pretty damn aggressive here early on in this game. But Harrison Smith, he'll probably be back there week 2 versus the Falcons, which is obviously, fantastic. But so that's the injury news there. T.J. Edwards, doubtful, linebacker for the Bears. Jaylon Johnson, questionable. Darrisaw, questionable. 50-50 if he'll go. And Harrison Smith most likely will not be out there. But just want to get you guys some, final thoughts here heading this game. Also, later today, we'll probably have a video talking about the Lions-Packers game. I want to get you guys my thoughts on that after I go back and watch it. So watch out for a video later tonight as well. But just kind of some final thoughts, as we're about 32-ish hours away from kickoff when I'm filming this. Number one, I can't wait. This is going to be a ton of fun. But after just watching a couple of the games here and watching the Eagles and the Chiefs and, how those teams were operating, I'm feeling very confident about this football team. And I am ready to be proven wrong, but I don't think I will. The Vikings team, top to bottom, is one of the most talented teams in the NFL. You have one of the best coaching staffs in the NFL. And if you believe in the quarterback, you should believe in this football team. And I'll keep it simple as that. They have a great roster. They have a great coaching staff. It all comes down to the quarterback. Well, I believe in the quarterback probably more than anybody that you will hear talking about the Minnesota Vikings. So obviously I'm huge on this football team. And I understand JJ will go through the ups and downs of the NFL season. He's 22 years old. He'll have a couple of drives. He'll have a couple games where we're saying, what the hell was that? Why did he make that decision? It's going to happen. But with the support system this team has, even if he has a couple of those what the hell are you doing plays, they should be able to manage it. And also, this guy was a top 10 pick. This guy won national championships. He's got 4 losses on his resume since his freshman year of high school. I find it hard to believe that he is just going to, be the reason the Vikings lose a lot of games this season. I could see him being the reason we win a lot of games. And I think that's going to start Monday night. I'm very confident of Vikings victory. Main reason why I'm confident is actually not about JJ or the offense and KOC. It's because of that defense and Brian Flores. My final score prediction, I'm sticking with it. I had it early on this week. I'm going 23-13. But you guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Just wanted to get you guys the latest injury news. Pretty good news for us Vikings fans heading into week 1. And appreciate everybody for tuning in. See you guys next time. As always, Skol Vikes.